All right, everybody. Hi, and welcome to the Minecraftia Masters 2020 site. The golf championships will be held here. The Elytra Company has purchased the land, I guess, that you're going to be building the golf course on. And your job with the students, or your job as students, will be to create a 9 or 18-hole golf course on this site for the Elytra Company. And the manager of I guess the site is your teacher, of course, the Elytra Company's site manager. So we start here, we spawn here atop a hill. I have found the perfect site for a golf course. I cannot believe how many rolling green hills there are. And I'll fly around and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you come up here, you can talk to this person here. Simply just an Elytra Company manager to motivate the students or motivate you to build the best site possible. So then you see this, here's basically the introduction. The best thing about this project is once you build a golf course, you'll be able to play something called Ender Pearl Golf, which is basically just like Frisbee golf. And wow, is it ever fun. It's absolutely fun. So your class will love it. It's competitive at the end. And the better the course, the better the game of Ender Pearl Golf. And I'll show you how to play in a second. So if you turn around, it says hole 1 is this way for the Minecraftia Masters. Tells the students to make sure that they tell what the par is, give a rough distance, and basically in meters. So what you would do is count roughly the blocks from the tee off to the hole, roughly, and give a rough distance to the hole. Make sure you plant trees, dig holes, make hills, water, sand, or worse. Okay, let's head down the stairs to hole number 1. So we head down the stairs, which are beautifully lit, and we arrive at the tee off location, which is indicated by the glowstones. You have hole number 1, you have the par, and that's where the students will tell you the par, and also the meters to the hole. You come over here, and these 3 individuals are Annika Sorensen, Tiger Woods, and Phil Mickelson. And they have the guys have a little bit of trash talk, or they're trying to set you off your game, and then Annika comes through and says, don't worry about those guys, you're one of the best Ender Pearl golf players we've ever seen. So some of the legends of the game are there to greet you. So how this works is you would come here, and you would switch to your Ender Pearl, and you would throw your Ender Pearl as far as you can. And I will now go into the air, and I'll show you how this looks. So you come down the fairway or the nicest part of the golf course. Hopefully you don't land in the sand trap there. There's another sand trap over there. Trees get in the way. So again, you're always trying to position your Ender Pearl for the next throw. So of course, once the Ender Pearl lands, you teleport. And the beacon is supposed to indicate where the hole is if you're not familiar, but students should be free to fly around and look at the hole before they play the hole. So we come in here, and you typically have your pearl land anywhere in this area. This is the green, and the goal is to throw it in the hole. You will know that it's in the hole by the fact that you will land in, and it will look something like this. So you will know you've made it in the hole, and that's where your strokes end. Flying over here, we have a course guide who will not only tell you which way the hole bends, so this is a dogleg left, but they'll also offer to clean off your Ender Pearls, much like a real golf course. So hole 2, this is a par 3, it's a quick one, and I'm not sure the meters to the hole. So what I've done here is I've built 2 holes just as a demonstration to start the course. So you would fire your Ender Pearl. You could probably throw it quite long. The last thing you'd want to do is have it drop into one of the holes here or deeper down. You can see there's a big sand trap up here on the right, a water hazard, and there is the green. And of course, you would fire your pearl, and you'd hope to have something like this view. And if you have this view, that means you've sunken the Ender Pearl. So there's 2 holes in the Minecraftia Masters. Now, I built a little pathway for the students to show them that after they finish that hole, they can go through the little woodland here, up onto the next one. There's, of course, a course guide. She gives you some great advice. This will be a dogleg right. Now let me show you what that means. So this course would come and curl this way, and there's your dogleg right. So a dogleg is basically just a turn in the course. So the hole would be somewhere up here. Students can set it up. Now let's go up higher, and let's take a look at this land. Look at the space that's available for our students to build golf. So they can clear trees, they can keep trees. You have water hazards off to the right. I'm just going to fly for a little bit here and continue. There's a water hazard off to the left. There's some water in the middle. This could not be a better location for a golf course if I had actually tried to find a pre-made golf course. So, students can clear a little pathway with trees. You can see it's not done yet. If they cleared a pathway there, there's some more rolling hills, a river, some water features. It spreads over to this part of the land. Look, you can continue your 18-hole or 9-hole golf course this way. There's some hills in the way on this one. That looks like lava. That'll be a lot of fun. You wouldn't want to throw your ender pearl in there. And you can see that it just continues for as far as the eye can see. You could easily have a 36-hole ender pearl golf course made here. And if your class makes a 36-hole ender pearl golf course, please share it with me. I'd love to see that. There's a little bit of sand and beaches, so you have some coastal play coming into effect. You can again curl back towards the beginning. So this is the Minecraftia Masters 2020 site, and the goal of this is to have your students design. You can put a little bridge over here if you wanted to, or over there. Design a beautiful world-class golf course after a little bit of research. And the huge hook at this, the huge hook, is once the course is made, your class can actually play a full game of ender pearl golf. And I thought I'd mention earlier that I'd show you how to play that, so what I'll do is I'll drop down and pretend this is the tee off. So for ender pearl golf, let me just go into my settings here for a second. Turn back on my GUI. There we go. Okay, so resume game. So what you do is you go into your ender pearls, of course. Ender pearl. All right. So here's how it works. You basically would tee off like this. You'd fire your ender pearl up into the sky and watch what happens. Boom! I've teleported. So let's say the hole was somewhere over in this area, right over there. What you'd want to do is get over the ravine and stay out of the water. So you would try to aim your ender pearl just right, and you would throw it. Okay. It looks like I might have overshot it. Or maybe not. Maybe this was the green that I was aiming for. So eventually, let's say that was the hole for the ender pearl golf. All you do is just try to aim your ender pearl, give it a throw. If you land in the hole, which I just missed, it looks like, that would be the end of the game. So ender pearl golf is awesome. Like if there's water hazards in the way, your job is to get over the water. Let's see how this goes. If you land in the water, you have to take an extra stroke. Okay, so I'm up in the trees. I did get over the water significantly. In the trees would be an extra stroke and that type of thing. So, ender pearl golf, your students design a 9 to 18 or even 36-hole golf course for ender pearl golf. They make hazards. They design it based on the world-leading courses that are out there. And this could be a very engaging design, I guess, game-based learning experience where the students not only make a beautiful course in a beautiful map, but they also get to play competitive ender pearl golf. Of course, play in pairs, so the score is accurate, or at least kept somewhat accurate. Keep the daytime on, the daytime change on, because playing at night can be fun too, especially if your holes are lit up like in the way that I did it with the glowstone. But also playing at sunset's kind of fun, and there's no monsters on. It's on peaceful mode. So let me know what you think. This is Ender Pearl Golf, and students create and build their very own golf course, and then play competitively, and hopefully you'll join in as a teacher as well. So again, let me know what you think about Ender Pearl Golf and the Minecraftia Masters 2020 project. If you have success, let me know. If you see improvements that can be made, let me know. And share those courses online, because once you make a beautiful course, I'm sure students and teachers all around the world will want to play your course. So with that, good night.